Hello, and welcome to the new Let's Play project, Pokemon Stadium 2. And just like the previous Pokemon Stadium series we've done on this channel, we're also going to be doing it in tandem with Pokemon Gold. Yeah, ignore that whole gold ID thing. That's gonna be completely irrelevant. So we got like the usual things here. Oh, the main store is just called White City. Interesting. Interesting that we had like a Black City several generations later. At least we know what happened to White City. Lost to the classics. So yeah, let's take a tour around White City a little bit, because we got the stadium here. Up here we got a mini game area. Okay, so yeah, and mini games are a little bit different here. I actually might participate in them this time. Over here we got free battles as per usual. Over here is Gym Leader Castles, looking pretty intimidating over there. Pokemon Lab, where we could do some you could trade there. Yeah, the room, the Game Boy Tower this is just base Game Boy Tower. We don't have access to Dodu or Dodrio mode, and also the Pokemon Academy. This is actually a pretty it's actually a pretty decent tutorial for people pretty new to it, so let's do the anime thing and have an Academy arc. Sure, we've completely swept Pokemon Stadium 1, but why the hell not? So yeah, there's like several different we got lectures, we gotta do little tests, and basically a battle test. So, first off, the lecture is the common rules. I am Okay, so like the battle rules are virtually identical with the I just love all the little horseiest thing in the scrolling indicator there. I paid attention to nothing. I love talking about Pokemon. What is my name? Your name's Earl. Yeah, it is. So yeah, we've completed. We get a star. Battle rules. So they two or more can't be frozen at the same time. Frozen or asleep at the same time, but yeah, one can be asleep, the other can be frozen. Self-destruct. Pretty much the same rule as Pokemon Stadium 1. What I just said applies to which battle in Pokemon? All battles. It's kind of curious how... That's a lot of things here, but yeah, why not? Let's go through it. If this is pretty basic stuff here. Okay. Let's see what the question is. I paid attention to nothing as usual. Oh my god, that is just basic shit. Special evolutions. So you have stone evolutions. There's also friend evolutions. When evolving Pokemon, what did I say you should consider? Moves, because a lot of stone evolutions in the early games don't allow for that. Type matchups. Pretty easy stuff here. Just loving Earl's exclamations here. How many types of Pokemon are there in all? I think at this point there is 17. 18 when Fairy came out. Exploding weaknesses, that's pretty easy as shit here. Oh! Self-destruct will not work against which type of Pokemon? Goose. Normal type. And so, yeah, the showcasing the okay, so where do I recommend to study and review data? Library. Sure, go down the well and study up, nerd. Status problems, easy stuff again.
Very simple.
I told you about conditions that appear similar to status problems. Which of these was I talking about? It was basically one of these things are not like the other kind of question there. Alright. Moves. We talk about stab, cool. Which type of move is powered up by 1.5 times when used by a fire type Pokemon? Easy stab. So yeah, giving him the basics of to, well, stupid kids back in the day, and I was a stupid kid when this first came up.
Let me see. Yes, indeed.
Which move restores all status problems for all the Pokemon in your team? The only thing that makes sense. Added effects, basically status effects and stat affecting moves.
No, indeed.
What is the added effect of the move Fire Blast? Brain for freezer burn. Yeah, the different types of, yeah, like HP restoring moves.
Indeed.
Which move inflicts damage and restores the user's HP? Oh, that's pretty easy. The Dream Eater after hypnosis. Set damage moves. There's like, I think there's like 4 of them. There's there's of course Dragon Rage and Sonic Boom that do 40 and 20 each, and then there's also Nightshade and Seismic Toss, which do a user's level of damage. Oh yeah, Psywave, I forgot about that. And it's a crapshoot. His stab does not crit, and his stab doesn't apply. And which move inflicts damage regardless of attack and defense? Seismic toss. None of the others were even listed in the... were even talked about here. Moves and tactics.
Let me see.
Yeah, like different types of turn moves.
Indeed.
Move Dig has a relatively unique feature. What is it? 2 turns. And it's semi-invincible during that time. I think Earthquake affects it in Gen 2.
Pay attention, people, please.
Alright, I forgot that Karate Chop was originally a normal move back in Gen 1.
Ah, yes, very, very simple.
Alright. Light screen lasts for how many turns? 5. Residual effects.
Attention, people, please. Now. Indeed.
I'm not sure what the hell he was talking about at all. I was just listening to his exclamations. They do not easily become frozen, or at all. Yeah, so yeah, like, as soon as we're done with these, we can
Okay, first,
participate in, like, the 2 exams.
very, very simple.
Special attack and special defense. Really changed the game a lot. Oh, I forgot about switching. It basically costs a turn to do so.
Indeed.
To endure. Which means absolutely nothing by itself. I guess what it means, like, when you switch up, be mindful of what attack might come out so you can actually tank and attack better. I've been doing some Nuzlocke on my own time, and that is really good tactics.
Pay attention, people.
It saved my bacon more than a few times.
Indeed.
So yeah, basically all special attacks are basically all current evolutions minus fairy, but plus dragon.
Very, very simple.
Mega Hornet depends on the attack stat. And finally, items.
Let me see.
The stat boosting items. There's berries. There's also items such as King's Rock and Quick Claw that change how the battles go. Holding a Heartstone Rock, easy. Alright, the lecture is all done. You got that star. So let's do the quiz. 8 out of 10 to pass. Okay. Okay, Steel's new. Move's power will be multiplied by 1.5 if it's used by a Dawn Fan. That'd be Earthquake. It's ground. Amnesia sharply raises special defense. And stat goes down for this condition. Paralysis. Speed is halved. Which of these can't be brought into a stadium's battle? I think potions can't, because you can't really use these items in the stadium. Light screen will last for 5 turns. We had that question already. Which of the following is Leech Seed's move type? It is grass. Lucas or Zaz problems, that would be Heal Bell. How many can actually battle? The 3 can battle out of a team of 6. Flinch, I think that'd be Hyper Fang. Perfect score! Don't we feel smart? Wisdom is impeccable. Yeah, I know the basics of a like a shit 30-year-old game at this point. Almost. It is like I think it came out in '98. It's 2026. Shit. I kind of like how each of the indicators of each class is a different Pikachu evolution. All right. Okay, the students are triggered to try what they've learned from Earl. The rules are simple. You'll be provided with a team of Pokemon, and you will choose 3 correct Pokemon. Then you will battle. If you win, you get a star. Or if you win with other Pokemon, you get fire. Battle is already underway. When you start your choosing Pokemon, you can't make intelligent choices if you don't know what kind of moves your Pokemon have. Alright, let's... Okay, so Camper Cole, for instance, he loves grass Pokemon, and so we're basically, yeah, we could... You know the weakness of grass? Yeah, there's yeah, I see the 3 of them there. Okay, so let's just see here, Growlithe knows Flame Wheel only, Pidgeotto knows only Wing Attack, and Beedrill only knows Twin Needle. Let's just start off with Pidgeotto, then Growlithe, then Beedrill. Because holy shit, we only have a Twin Needle? Oh, that's more of a hindrance than anything else. Especially since like 2 of Cole's Pokemon actually resist the bug half of bug because Jumpluff is part flying type and Weeping Bell is part poison type. I think the rest are okay to use it on, but I'd rather go with Pidgeotto first. You're just gonna be like the very last one to use.
Pokemon Academy. The students begin battle with dreams of becoming respected Pokemon trainers.
Alright, Sunflora, easy. Okay, so... Just smack it up with Wing Attack a bunch of times. Wing Attack attack!
There it goes! Man, that worked perfectly!
Alright, make it drain. Alright, cool beans.
The other side too. It's not very effective.
Still takes a chunk out of Pidgeotto!
The white-hot battle continues. Both get ready to go.
Yeah, that's kind of clunky. Just like, Wing Attack attack. Sweet, a crit takes it out.
Oh, and down it goes. So, what will be the next Pokemon?
What's next?
Oh, it's Nagini.
Okay, it's we got a bird and something that sounds like a bird. Oh, you're quick. Okay, it somehow was not a crit.
That struck home. They're both hanging tough.
I think I'll just let Pidgeotto go down and then, I don't know, switch over to Beedrill, because at least Twin Needle has a chance to poison.
A powerful blow.
Although it highly depends on, like, if Pidgeotto... Oh, what? It go... Okay, is there a... Are we in a speed tie?
Wing attack.
Okay, sweet.
It's a hit. Oh, it collapsed.
So what do we have for the Pulse Last?
Turn into a one-sided battle. Oh, it's Parasect.
Oh, it's Parasect. Yeah, that's fine.
Marks are flying from
I think Pidgeotto's getting rocked because they don't typically have good special defense.
that had to hurt.
Oh yeah, I think this is gonna take it out.
Not
No! Okay! Is Parasect more offensively geared? I forget. I think that might be the case.
Could this be it? Out of there. The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
So, perfect. Close call with the Pidgeotto, though. Yay! A decisive victory without a single KO Pokemon. Alright, next up. The Super Nerd Melvin is studying the Fire-type Pokemon, and so basically just like you completely embarrass him with water and ground and rock. Okay, so we probably... Okay, so what do we have for these guys' attacks? Ice Punch, no. Standler, Earthquake, yeah, that's pretty good. And attack is pretty decent. Miltank, they're pretty good. Roll out, yeah. Iron Tail, no. Apalm, Fire Punch, no. For its Surf, yes. So I'm gonna go with Standler and Fur for the most part. Miltank with rollout, it's gonna take a while for that to get into high gear. So let's just Earthquake these things to oblivion.
The battle between the students of Earl's Pokemon Academy. The students begin battle with dreams of becoming respected Pokemon trainers.
So we have Ninetales for our first opponent.
Combatants face each other.
Okay, and Sandler's faster, maybe.
There's the shot. It's super effective.
Don't burn, don't burn. No burn. And it's only about a, looks like about a third.
Holding.
Yep, Sandler's definitely faster.
Hang on, Earthquake. Drill no weakness. Yes, it's going down. We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon.
Next up, Arcanine. This might do more damage to Stantler, but we seem to be faster.
A sharp attack. That struck home.
Okay, just on. What is that? Flamethrower.
Yes, this time.
Ow! That's a lot of damage.
They're both hanging tough.
Kind of cute how the battle music here is like a a modified version of the Pokemon Center.
This has turned into a one-sided battle. Oh, it's Charmeleon! This is the
Alright then, Charmeleon. You might be able to take out Stantler, but I had a feeling you'd be slower.
vicious attack. That
Got Flamethrower again?
flamethrower.
Yep, had a feeling that Stantler would be going down on this. First, next.
So, what will be the next Pokemon? Oh, it's Miltank.
Okay, well, okay, guess I chose the wrong one. Whatever.
Number of
Let's see how many turns it takes for a rollout to get into gear. We basically have this one anyway.
What's this? It appears to be impervious to damage.
The fire come out of his neck there.
Will the next hit find the
Wait, what? Really? Already?
How's that?
Seriously, Miltank?
Right off.
We were afraid of you?
It's a fierce battle.
Or at least we were afraid. What the hell? Twice in a row? What is this?
Both Pokemon show signs of fatigue.
Come on, just at least tap the... There we are! It's a crit to make up for it? I don't know. That was weird.
There goes the battle.
Here we are, got the star.